Hello my dear children. Children, today we are going to study advantage number 3 of dimensional analysis. And in this advantage we find out the nature, unit and dimensions of the unknown quantities which occur in different formulas. For finding out the units and dimensions of unknown quantities, we use principle of homogeneity. Well, what is principle of homogeneity? Principle of homogeneity is a common sense principle. It states that we can add or subtract only those quantities from each other which are identical, which are dimensionally similar, which are homogeneous. We can add mass with mass because both are identical quantities. Can we add mass with time? No. We can add force with force. We cannot add force with momentum. We can add time with time. So only those quantities which can be added, only those quantities can be added or subtracted from each other which are identical, which are homogeneous. This rule doesn't hold true for multiplication and division. We can multiply any two dimensionally similar or dissimilar quantities. Same is with division. We divide time from distance. What do we get? We get speed. We multiply mass with velocity. What do we get? Momentum. We multiply mass with acceleration. Both are dissimilar quantities. What do we get? Force. So we can multiply or divide any two similar or dissimilar quantities. But as far as addition or subtraction is concerned, it is done only for those quantities which are dimensionally homogeneous, which are similar or identical. So let's understand it well with the help of example. Well, this is question number 1 of the day. S is equal to AT square plus BT plus C, where S is displacement, T is time. Find units and dimensions of A, B and C. What are A, B, C? We do not know, and we are going to work out the units and dimensions of ABC. And once we know the unit and dimensions of ABC, we know what actually they are. They are revealed. So S is equal to AT square plus BT plus C. This is BT plus C. Now see, left hand side is what? Distance or displacement. Therefore, whole of this right side has to be what? When left hand side is displacement, whole of the right side has to be displacement. This is principle of homogeneity I am applying here. Now, this right hand side, which is displacement, consists of three different terms added to each other. Whole quantity is displacement, and this displacement is made up by these three terms which are added to each other. That means these three terms individually have to be what? Displacement each. Why? It is simply because only displacements can add up to produce displacement. Therefore, AT square is displacement, BT is displacement, C is also displacement. If C happens to be displacements, unit of C is going to be what? Meter in SI system, and dimensional formula is going to be what? L. If BT is equal to displacement, this simply means B is going to be what? B is going to be displacement upon time. This simply means the unit of B is going to be what? Unit of B is going to be meter upon second, meter per second, and dimensional formula is going to be LT minus 1. That means B is nothing but a type of speed. Likewise here, AT square is displacement. This simply means A is going to be what? A is going to be displacement upon time square. Unit of displacement is meter, unit of time is what? Second. That means the unit is going to be meter per second square. So what is this? This is nothing but an acceleration, and the unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Dimensional formula is going to be L, and for T, for time it is T, LT minus 2. So see, we are able to find out A, B, C, or A is a type of acceleration, B is nothing but a type of speed, and C is displacement. Well, this is example number 2 of the day, where F is equal to A minus T upon B plus Cx plus D. F is force, T is time, X is distance. We have to find out units and dimensions of A, B, C. A, B, C and D. See, left hand side is force. The formula is F is equal to A minus T upon B plus Cx plus D. Now again, let us see. This left hand side is what? This left hand side is force. Therefore, whole of this right hand side would also be force. Now this right hand side consists of 3 different terms being added to each other. So these 3 terms, A minus T upon B, that has to be what? Force. Even Cx has to be what? Force. Or even D has to be what? Force F. If D happens to be force, in that case its unit is going to be what? Kilogram meter per second square, or dimensional formula is going to be mLT minus 2. See, we have found out D. If Cx is equal to force, that means X is going to be what? X is going to be force upon X. X stands for distance. So unit of X is going to be what? Unit of force, that is what? Kilogram meter per second square, and unit of distance is what? Meter. Meter cancels out. What do we get the unit of X? Unit of X comes out to be kilogram per second square. Dimensional formula is going to be mt minus 2. mt minus 2. Very interesting. This is nothing but surface tension. Well, A minus T upon B has to be force. Now see here, this is very important. From A we are subtracting time. From A we are subtracting time. That means A has to be what? Time. If we are subtracting time from A, that means A has to be what? Time. If A happens to be time, then its unit is going to be what? Second, its dimensional formula is going to be what? T. Now A minus T, that is time. So time upon, now what are we left with? Numerator is time, denominator is B, and that is equal to F, force. That means B is going to be what? B is going to be time upon force. Now you can find out the dimensional formula of B also. What is time? Time is second, and unit of force is what? Kilogram meter per second square. That means unit of B is going to be what? Unit of B is going to be, per kilogram per meter per second. So second to the power 3. This goes up. So this is a very unique quantity whose unit is per kilogram per meter second cube. And dimensional formula is going to be m to the power minus 1, L to the power minus 1, and T to the power 3. This is dimensional formula of B. So A is this, B dimensional formula is this, C is this, and D is this. See children, we are using principle of homogeneity throughout. And the last example of the day is this very popular example. Van der Waals equation for real gas. Van der Waals equation for real gas is P plus A upon V square. Then in the next bracket, V minus B is equal to RT, where P is pressure, V is volume, T is temperature of the gas. Find units and dimensions of A and B. So this is Van der Waals equation, P plus A upon V square. Whether you know Van der Waals equation or not, don't be scared of Van der Waals equation. Just apply your dimensional analysis. Now see, this, if you look at this term, we are adding with pressure what? A upon V square. We are adding with pressure what? A upon V square. So if we are adding something to pressure, see, we are adding A upon V square with pressure. What does this mean? This simply means A upon B square has to be pressure. Why? Principle of homogeneity. If something is being added to the pressure, so the thing which is being added to the pressure has to be pressure. You can add only dimensionally similar quantities. So A upon B square is pressure. That simply means A is going to be what? A is going to be pressure into volume square. V square means volume square. That means the unit of A is going to be what? Unit of A is going to be what? Unit of pressure is kilogram per meter per second square, and volume is what? Meter cube, and the power is what? 2. That means unit of A is going to be kilogram meter 6, that is meter to the power 5 and second to the power minus 2. This is the unit of A, and dimensional formula is going to be for kilogram m. For m you write L 5 t to the power minus 2. This is unit and this is dimensional formula of A. Now what about B? See, V, from V minus B, this is the term. From volume we are subtracting what? B. That means this B has to be volume. Principle of homogeneity. We can add or subtract only dimensionally similar quantities. So we are subtracting from V what? Small b. So this small b has to be V, the volume. If small b is volume, therefore its unit is going to be what? Meter cube, and dimensional formula is going to be L3. So this is very simple use, but very important use. This is, and we are finding out the value of unknown constants or variables which are there in the formulas using principle of homogeneity. Remember, principle of homogeneity says that we can add or subtract only those quantities which are dimensionally similar. So this is all from my side today. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.